Hey everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of our Cities Skylines Let's Play. Just looking out over our Paradise Falls suburb, which is good. This episode, what are we going to do? We are going to expand out into our residential area of Evergreen Mills over here, and we have a fair bit of residential demand, so we're going to get stuck into that straight away. So, using that tool, which is good. So what I think we're going to do, bring a road out here like this. Like there, and bring it down. Actually, no, that's not it. You bring it down like that. So there we go, and that's quite cool. Then what we're going to do, I'm going to bring a road out, probably to there, and then bring it around, basically around the top of that one, and then have it finish sort of down here like that. And we can run a road connection to there, like that. And we'll sort of bring one up a little bit around here a bit later as well, which is good. So we can actually start filling this in with our low density res. So we're going to do that now. Might as well fill all this in right now, which is good, and all of this down here as well, like that, and that there. Cool, so that is good. So that should provide us with a lot of new residential and sort of satisfy the demand that we have. So bring that along there, and then we're just going to run a little one down through there like that, and get the game running. Bumped up to 3 speed. Get a lot of houses built up here quite quickly, I suspect, which is good. Fix our residential demand, which will be nice. So, what are we going to do? Where are we going to go from now, guys? Not quite sure, to be honest. Not really quite sure where we're going to go. So we're definitely building up this CBD. What I'm thinking we're going to do... Okay, so... a bit of a chat about what we're going to do. So probably our biggest problem is, I think it's going to be this traffic here. I mean, it is going... It's flowing, but I think it's just going to get worse in time. We're going to have to do something about it at some stage. And what I think... one of the big things that we can do to actually alleviate that, I think a lot of cars are actually coming into here to actually get to Evergreen Mills, because the only other ways they can get in is basically through here, and that's it. That's the only way they can get into the city, is here. So they have to come through here. So anyone sort of coming in wanting to get to Evergreen Mills has to come through Paradise Falls, which I suspect is causing a lot of the demand, especially through here and across the bridge and stuff. So what we want to basically do is create another way for them to get into the city. So what I'm going to think we are going to do, I think we're going to relocate all of this commercial. So we're going to basically get rid of all this commercial here. We can basically relocate it up here and sort of expand our CBD and make it into a proper CBD. So that won't be a problem for that. Then what we're going to do, we're actually going to build a proper intersection. So probably a 3-way intersection. Build it here, and actually then run some roads into Evergreen Mills itself properly. And get that set up and, you know, sort of sort out that problem. I think that's going to make a huge difference to our traffic conditions in Paradise Falls. So I think we're actually probably going to get stuck into that now. I've got a fair bit of commercial demand, so what we're going to do is we're going to see how this goes. I'm not really sure how exactly it's going to go, or how well it's going to work or anything. So we're going to de-zone all of this here. And to take up the slack, we're actually going to expand out into here. We're going to have to build a new power plant, so might as well do that now. So we're just going to build a new advanced wind turbine. So where are we going to build that one? So right there. So there we go. So we got all the wind turbines there. That'll give us a stack more power and keep us going for a little while, which will be good. Fair bit of water, so we probably won't have to deal with that for a little bit, but we will definitely soon. So what we have to do now is we're going to expand out into here for our commercial areas. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring a road up here. We're going to connect across with it there like that, and then we're going to bring an intersection road up like that there. So it's probably not the most space efficient, but it looks pretty decent. We can fit some trees and stuff in there and all that kind of stuff. So we can put down some more office buildings, and through there some more low-res commercial into this area here and here, I think. and probably along to there as well. So that should be a fair bit of extra commercial demand that will be satisfied, and we're going to build it along to there, I think. Fix up that bit, and it's quite good. I was going to chuck down a bunch of trees, so we're going to put them sort of in through here, along the back of the road as well, and sort of just around the back as well. Anyway, I couldn't sort of fit them in really. In through here, so put in some in through here, and sort of around the back, around here, just to make it all a little bit prettier. There we go. Trees fixes everything, so in through here as well. Cool. So what are we going to do now? So we're just going to wait for all these commercial buildings to disappear. Then need power. Why do they need power? Because they're not connected up to the grid anymore. So we're going to just run a power line from here. Where are we going to run it? Probably just to here. There we go. So that'll sort out them. Let's wait for all these buildings to disappear, and then what we're going to do is just demolish those, get them out of the way. We're going to get rid of this, and we're going to get rid of these roads here. Like that, and we have to get rid of this. Oops, no we don't. So where's our zoning? Yep, that's fine. We can just leave that there, I guess. So what we're going to do, I think we're probably going to run it from here, and then run it in, have a connection through here, and then over here, and also here. So I have a few different connections. I may actually put a roundabout here. I think it's probably the most logical thing we can do. I might even get rid of this road and sort of rejig it, rejig the way it works, but it may work okay there. May sort of put the roundabout there. So maybe put a roundabout here. We have a road coming off here, and then down to here, and then maybe even one into the residential area, and then we can build off here as well. So that's what we're going to do. So what we're going to do first, get rid of all this, put the highways into there. That's our metro, isn't it? We have to move that, damn. Okay, so we're going to do that first. We're going to move our metro. So we're going to actually move it. I think we're going to relocate it right into the CBD. So where can we put it that is really quite useful? Put it there. There we go. That's pretty good. And now we're going to fix our line. So again, our metro line. Like these for the moment. Now what we're going to do, we're going to, I think we're going to actually come up here, like this, and then we're going to run a line from there down around to that one. I think that probably makes more sense. We're going to fix our stops and stuff now, so we're going to delete all of these out. Which is quite good. Get rid of that one, and there. And that's all our lines. So what we're going to do first, we're going to start here. Come to here, and then up to here, and run it back to there, back to there, back to there, and then back, complete the line. So there we go. So hopefully that will be a little bit more useful for our transport, so right in the sort of the centre of the CBD, hopefully service a few more people, and we'll see how that goes. So what we're going to do now is jump into the highway or into the intersections, build a 3-lane thing. I think it's probably the best one that we can get. Just a bit more room, and we're going to build it, I think we're going to build it there like that. It's about perfect. So can we, no, so there we go, that's perfect. So I'm going to build that there like that. We'll delete this out just to fix these roads, get our highway. Which way is this one? This one goes this way. To there like that, and then this one goes to there like that, and this one goes to there like that. So there we go. So that's our new 3-way intersection. Now what we're going to do, I think we're going to delete out all of this. Going to come up and get a small roundabout. Not that one. A large is going to be too large. Yep, so I'm going to grab a smaller roundabout. We're going to build it, where's the intersection? So it's actually there, isn't it? So we can either build it here, and connect up through there and there, or build it further down. I think we're going up here. So we're going to build it up here. We're going to build it there. So, and then we're going to connect our roads in from there. So, what we're going to do, we might as well keep our highway running through. So, we might as well keep that running up until there, and then run this one from there up in like that. And from there, we are going to get our one-way roads, build that into there, and then we can build it out like that. Not super pretty, but it's fine. Then we've got this intersection here. We're actually going to build out from here into there, like that. And then from there, basically straight across into there. And then we can build out there as well. I think that's the best way. I think that's probably the best thing that we can do at the moment. I'm just going to upgrade these, might as well. While we're here. Cool. So, what we're going to do now, we are going to run this and see how this works out. Hopefully quite well. Alright, what do we do? We're running out of power again. Why? Ah, that's not connected up to there. Okay, that makes sense. So, where are we going to get our power from now? Where are we going to, I suppose, just run across where it was before. Maybe we should just go across here, actually. There we go, it's a little bit easier. There we go, we've all got power through there. Alrighty then, bumped up to 3 speed. I want to see how this baby works, and if it impacts this area over here at all. It's not getting huge amounts of traffic yet. I suppose it's going to take a little while from all these cars coming in from this way to actually sort of divert into this area. I suppose we're getting a fair bit of traffic in there now, aren't we? Which is probably quite good. Probably is quite a good way. Thinking we might actually build another roundabout here. So we can come down into here, and then also keep going through there. Interesting. We might try that, see how that works. Otherwise, we might just build a road straight out. Actually, what we're going to do is don't do that. What are we going to do? We're just going to build a road straight out from here. We'll slow down traffic coming in and out, like trucks passing there. But I think it'll also give like another option to get into the city. So, see how that goes. It actually looks, oh, it's dramatically reduced the traffic on the bridge here, say. This was actually sort of into red before, so now there are actually a lot of them coming into this way. So the roundabout gets a pretty decent workout, but that's probably to be expected. That's not a bad thing actually, so getting a few cars coming through here, so that hopefully that alleviates the traffic as well. And it definitely has reduced the traffic down in here, I think, so that is quite good. Quite pleased with that. So what are these guys lacking? Lacking highly educated workers. So how's our university education? It's only 10%. So I suppose it's going to take a little bit of time. Where did we put it? Over here, didn't we? So I mean, it's got huge capacity, so and it's got a fair bit of reach. It actually reaches all the way out here and all of our here. So I think it's going to take a little bit of time to get university educated citizens going. So I think that's not too much of a problem. We can't really do too much about that at the moment. So that's quite good. Alright, that's acceptable anyway. So traffic. Still is very busy here, but I mean, obviously it's got to have made a difference because we had so much traffic in here that obviously couldn't have gotten in this way before. So I think that's pretty good. So it's acceptable for now. So getting huge amounts of traffic into the CBD. What I think we're going to do, we're going to experiment with something. We are going to try out the taxi ranks. So these are new into interesting. These are new into After Dark, into the expansion. So I haven't used them before, don't really know how they work exactly. But I figure they're probably quite a good thing to have in the CBD somewhere. So we might sort of set one up here. Set another one up over in the CBD somewhere over here. And we'll just sort of run with that to start with. I won't probably put any out here because they do cause quite a bit of noise pollution. So 100 noise pollution, which is quite a bit. So I'm just going to have a look about where the best place to put it is. So maybe... where's a decent place? Maybe just right there. Maybe right there would be a decent spot. I suppose it doesn't really matter too much where we put them. Can we only tear down one building? No, not really. The other side, no. Okay. So we're going to chuck that one there. Taxi rank. So it only uses 25 taxis. And then we've got taxi stands. When it's not busy, return to the closest taxi stand to wait for a fare, unless a taxi depot is closer by. So I suppose that means you should probably put some taxi stands around the place. It's only 10 noise pollution, but interesting. Alright, might as well try these out. Like I said, I don't really know how they work, so if you guys want to let me know how they work, how the best experience has been with them, just let me know. And very, very keen. Actually, it's probably not worth putting one in the CBD. It's not too far, really, is it? Not too far to back to the nearest taxi rank. So, what about if you put one in here? What about if you put one right there? Actually, on the opposite side. We'll put one there. And so we'll see how that goes. So we'll put one there. You might put another taxi depot over here somewhere. So maybe we'll put it here somewhere. Can we get sort of space with only one building that we have to knock down? Get rid of, which would be the ideal. So either put it there or put it over here. No, I think we'll put it over here. Okay, we're just going to put it here somewhere. Find the best spot we can, so that's going to do. And then for taxi stands, I think we're going to put one over here somewhere. Near the CBD, so can we fit it somewhere nice? Nope, not there. What about, put it over here. Put one there, and we might put one sort of down near the hospital as well, all their services down there. There we go, so we put those there. See how this turns out for the taxis. So we've got taxis there as well, so that's quite interesting to see how many people are using that, which is cool. So where's we go taxis? We've got taxi there, 6 taxis in use, and 5 taxis in use. So that will be interesting to see how the taxis develop over time. So I get rid of that there, demolish that abandoned building. Going to need some more industry at some stage. So it looks like we're having quite a few fires up here, so I'm actually sort of thinking whether we should build another fire station or move the one that we've got. So, where's the one we've got? We've got one, where's our fire? So we've got one here. But the problem we've got is it doesn't cover all the way up into our industry. So maybe we've got to move it up here somewhere, actually move it into the center, see if that helps. Not really sure it's going to, but we could give it a try. I think that's what we're going to do. Just see if it makes it a little bit better. So what about if we move it up here? What about there? See how that goes anyway. Police station. We'll leave that there because I don't think you get a huge amount of crime in industrial areas. I think it's more sort of civilian population areas. So I might just run a line from there to there, just to sort that out there. Garbage there is full. This one's full. This one's nearly full, and we've got an incinerator going full pelt. So I may put another incinerator over here, or maybe just chuck another garbage landfill down here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Just going to extend this road out a little bit. Put down another landfill, and maybe another incinerator as well. Just see if that helps. If we can sort of get those up and running. So there we go, and we're going to order this one to empty into the new incinerator. Should be good. Cool, so traffic. Looking okay, moving, it's a little bit slow. It's not too bad really, up to 14,500 population, which is pretty good. Pretty happy with that. So this one's full. Some garbage over there. Well, maybe we should put an incinerator there as well. I think we should. It's some extra energy as well, and we're going to empty this one out. So there, like that. That will fix that. A fair bit of power, enough water. We'll probably have to update that relatively soon, but for now we're doing okay. So pollution, haven't really got anything apart from obviously the sites there. Traffic's going okay, it's pretty busy but it's manageable. Yeah, okay, interesting. Crime rate's low, fire safety is pretty good. Health is good, 74%. Death care, going okay. So we've got a lot of capacity, but not a huge amount of coverage. So I'm thinking that maybe we need another cemetery over here somewhere. Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe. Probably do, yeah. Probably can't hurt, I guess. Thinking a few dead people over here that aren't getting picked up, so I think that's what we're going to do. We've got a fair bit of money so we can afford it. So we're going to put down another cemetery. So where are we going to put that down? Where can we afford it? Probably not there. Maybe over here somewhere. Maybe, I suppose it probably makes sense to put it near the hospital, doesn't it? In a morbid sort of way. So we're going to put it there. There we go. So we're going to put that down there, and that should give us a lot better death care coverage. So get that running up and running, and that should give, yep, so we got expansion out here, so that's good. So that should fix that problem. Healthcare is really good. Everyone's got coverage, and everyone's really healthy and happy. What else have we got to look at? So outside connections, so exporting forestry out through there, which is good. Haven't got a whole lot of tourism. Got one there. What on earth is that? It's tourism. Busy corner shop. Why is that a tourism spot? I have no idea. Interesting. So tourism. So we got tourism. Oh, we did have tourism, not anymore. Okay. Must be just like random shops that must change all the time. Awesome. So we're up to big city. What do we get now? We can buy another area, which is cool. We can have fun with that. We get a crematorium and a water treatment plant. So that can... so it means we don't have to pump raw storage into the water, which would be cool. So we look at that a little bit later. Although how much is it? It's only 15,000. That's actually not that much, is it? So I wonder how it works. How does it work? I haven't actually used one of these before, so assume that we can do this and maybe hook up the sewage into that or something. Oh, I'll put one down, see how it goes. Connection into there like that, and that should be fine. So we got power, not quite. There we go. Cool. Operating normally. So how are we going? So we got heaps of sewage treatment capability, which is nice. So hopefully that's going to reduce our need for horrible sewage. I'm actually going to need to put down another water plant as well, a water pump. So we're going to put that just down here like that. Hook it up to the other ones like that, and that should have power. Yep. So that's good. So we have a lot of extra water capacity as well. So that's nice. So, what are we going to do? Lots of industrial demand. So, we may have to make a few decisions. Don't really want to keep expanding our forestry. I mean, we're sort of at our limit anyway. We could actually sort of come over here and expand our forestry. What I think the best option is, so look at our options. We've got a whole bunch of farmland here and here. So we could actually sort of build farmland here, but it's probably going to be a little bit close to this area over here. So we could actually build some here, but I don't know, I'm not a huge fan. Don't really like that idea. Don't really like ore mining or anything. I suppose we could build up an ore mine over here, like our own little industry, but probably prefer to go to like eco-friendly stuff if we possibly can. So what can we do? We can forest over here and up here maybe. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to buy this tile here. So have a look in here. Buy this tile here, and what this means is that we can move our highway that currently runs through here. So we're actually going to probably move that a long way up. Sort of basically run it all the way through here, and then run it in from the top. And hopefully that's going to make things a little bit easier. Also, it means we can expand out of CBD and sort of connect up these two. So Evergreen Mills CBD and Evergreen Mills itself. And actually sort of expand those a lot of, like, into each other and then sort of out this way as well. And also means that we can expand a bunch of forestry up through here, which I think is going to be quite a good move. Only problem is that it's a long way away from any rail lines, so we have to sort of ship it all out by road until we get access to some shipping and stuff like that, which is a fair way down the track. So 30,000, so we've got a huge fair way to go, so we're not going to get to that for a little while. So I think that's the go. I think we're going to buy that. So we've got a fair bit of money, so that's good. So what we're going to do, we're going to buy this. Don't think we're going to go for farming. I think we're better off just going into forestry. I like forestry. It's quite nice, and Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So, what we're going to do, we are going to jump in here. We're going to actually delete all this out. I think we're just going to get rid of this whole entire junction. And move... Oh, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll leave it there. And just have a road actually coming in. And put a roundabout here and actually have a road coming into there. And then we can sort of actually build around it like we've got here. Yeah, that probably makes more sense actually. So, we're going to leave that there, but we are going to... delete this out. So, what are these? Just like that. May delete this out as well for the moment. We'll rebuild that in. We're going to delete all of this. I think we're going to leave this bridge here, and I think we're probably just going to run it up through here. Although maybe we're better off actually coming in from the top here. And connect up to that road there. It means we have to get rid of a little bit of forestry, but it also means that we can actually expand our shoreline around here a little bit further. I think that's probably the way to go. Okay, so we're going to make a big call and get rid of this. There we go. I think we have to sort of dezone this and get rid of this, and we have to probably remake it. So lots of changes to make, but that's good. It means that we can sort of move forward. So we're going to dezone all of this, and because we're going to put a bridge in here, so we'll sort of make it up to there like that. And then we're going to basically delete all the roads out. We'll leave it there, and then these will disappear on their own quite quickly. So, what we're going to do now, we'll leave this here. Actually, I might as well build on it now while we're here. Get it all sorted really quickly. So, we are going to build a... I think we're going to actually put in a large roundabout if we can... Yep, so we can put a large one. So we're going to do this, we're going to build it there like that. The large one means it's actually 6 lanes, so I don't think we're going to be able to fit in 6 lanes from here, although I guess we could give it a shot. So what are we going to do? Are we going to be able to do this or not? Are we going to be able to build out? Yeah, we can. Looks a bit weird, but it works. And at the end of the day, that's really all that matters. So I think that's going to be good. It's actually going to be quite good. Give us a lot of options, and we'll actually sort of fill this out and make it nice and pretty quite soon. Have to do a fair bit of decoration work in Evergreen Mills as well. So it definitely hasn't had anywhere near the work that Paradise Falls and Belmont has had. So I may spend an episode quite soon, sort of making everything look a bit better. Sort of been focused on expanding out quite quickly. So spend some time doing that, and sort ourselves out. So what we're going to do, we're going to run a road, so we may as well run a road here. When in Rome, use the 6-lane road, so there we go, so we're going to do that. And then it means we can expand out this way and this way. And then up here, we're going to build a third intersection. So we're going to have a huge amount of intersections, but I think that's fine. Nothing too much to worry about. It's better than having, rubbish roads and all that kind of stuff. So delete all this out, like this, and we're going to build one in like, can we spin it around a little bit, like that. So we can build that there. We're going to fix the highways. So this one comes up there like that. Oops, that one connects to there, and this one connects like that. So, from there, I think we're actually going to run a highway. I think we're actually going to run highways in. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Because it's like a, it's going to be like a freight thing. So I think we're going to do that. So what we're going to do, it's going to be quite expensive, but I think it's going to be worth it. So what we're going to do, we're going to do this. We're going to, about there, and then come straight down. To about there. And we're going to do the same on the opposite side. Coming in, so I'm going to build up here like this. So there we go. So that's our highway. Get rid of this and make the spacing a little bit better. So there we go. So that's going to be our forestry highway. We're going to build a lot of forestry through here as well. and then we can hook it up straight to the highway, and they'll get fast sort of access out of the city. Now what we're going to do, we're going to run the game a little bit while this area sort of actually just going to demolish it all so we can do it quickly. So there we go. That. Cool. So what we're going to do now, we're going to actually run I think we're going to run a 6-lane road or a 6-lane bridge. So we're going to do that. Build it across here like so. Like that. We're going to hook it up to there, and we're also going to hook up this to there like that. I think that's quite good. It looks a little bit weird coming into like from a 6-lane into like a gravel road. So you're coming from like 2 lanes into 6, but I think that's probably okay. I think we're just going to run with that. And then from there, we are going to build this out to there. Grab our highway and just fix these up into here. So we're going to build it like there, down to there, and then we're going to build from there to there like that. So there we go. So I'm going to run this for a little bit, see how we go traffic-wise. We're running at 31 minutes. May sort of run this just for a little bit longer and sort of just see. So we're actually going to run some power lines from there over to there to fix that and get rid of these old redundant ones like that. And there we go. So that's sorted. So crank up the speed, put up to 3. Yeah, so I think the highway's going to make it a lot easier. So once they get on the highway, obviously they're absolutely tearing. The 6-lane road is quite quick as well. Huge bottleneck through here, but I don't really want to upgrade it to like a quicker road, because I think it's going to lose sort of the, you know, aesthetics matters as well. So I don't really want to do that. But yeah, you may sort of have to potentially. I'm not really quite sure. So I think it's gonna make it a lot easier. They're just gonna get out of the city a lot quicker, and hopefully make things a lot easier. So we've got a fair few intersections now actually coming in off here, so it doesn't look all that pretty, but I think it's going to work pretty well. So traffic is moving quite steadily. It's all red, but it's moving, which is what we want. Metro is going okay. Taxis aren't getting a whole lot of use, so that's interesting. Maybe I'm sort of doing it wrong. I'll have to do more taxi stands around or something. I'm not really quite sure, so we'll sort of keep an eye on that. But Metro is getting a fair bit of use, I guess. It's probably only 600, which is not a whole lot, but it's something. So what we're going to do now, so we need a huge amount of industrial demand. So I think we can actually sort of basically convert all this area into forestry, and then we'll hook it up into our highway system, and that should give us a lot more industry that we can sort of expand into, which will be good. So it won't be so reliant on this area over here. But for now, we're running at 33 minutes, so I think I'm going to put a cut in here, guys. And I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you're enjoying the series. I hope it's interesting. I hope you've maybe learned a few things, or just enjoyed me, you know, playing around and building a random city. So pretty liking the look of it, liking how it's sort of developing. I think it's going to be quite a fun city. Especially, you know, once it sort of keeps building up and stuff, I'm going to try and merge it all into one sort of big city. So sort of start trying to fill in some of these gaps and merge some of the areas and sort of make it into sort of one coherent city rather than sort of separate suburbs. So that's sort of the aim. That's going to be the aim over the next couple of episodes, is sort of start consolidating and building some of this, and then we can sort of expand out again and do some decoration, all that kind of stuff. But for now, I'm going to put a cut in, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all soon.